We're going to do construction of perpendicular lines. And to do perpendicular lines, there are several different constructions that you can do. We need to be able to do with a point that is on the line with it, one where the point is not on the line, and then we also want to bisect to create perpendicular lines. So we're going to do three different constructions with perpendicular lines. The first one here is when we have a point not on the line. So first thing you need to do is draw yourself a line and a point not on it. Now once you've done that, you want to take your compass and place it on that point, and you're going to draw two arcs. One that intersects there. Without changing it, you're going to do it on the other side, intersecting there. Those two spots that it intersected, we'll call this point X, this point Y. From those 2 points, we're going to draw another arc. One from X and one from Y. And they're going to cross. The place that they cross, we'll call that point B. That's where you're going to draw your line between R and B, intersecting your original line, and this should be forming 4 right angles. And if you look and we extend this line on, it measures 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and 90 degrees. So that's how we create a perpendicular line construction with a point not on the line. Okay, our next construction will happen with a point that is on the line. So what you need to do is first draw your line. And draw a point on it. Okay. And from that point, what we're going to do is take your compass and you're going to draw an arc from point P on the right side and on the left side. Same length. Make sure you don't change the setting. And after that, you're going to place it, and we're going to label those points right there. We'll label this X and Y. And what you want to do is draw another arc from X and from Y. I did it above the line. Of course, you could do it below it. It doesn't matter which way you want to do it. Or you can do both. And I'll label that point. Let's just label it A. And now I can draw a line there. And I'll continue it on. And it's now perpendicular to this line. So we'll just measure these here, just to make sure that they are 90 degrees, and it is, as you can see, 90 degrees. So that was the second construction of perpendicular lines. Okay. And the last construction we're going to do is a construction of perpendicular bisector. So first thing you need to do with perpendicular bisector is to have a line. So again, draw a line. And you can label your line 2 points on it. Label it X and Y for this example. Okay, and what you're going to do is from point X, you want to draw a arc that is bigger than halfway, and you want to draw it so that you have an arc on the top and the bottom. On the arc on the top and the bottom. You can do a whole half circle if you want as well. Doesn't matter. And you're going to do the same thing from Y without changing the setting. And they're going to intersect. At that place that they intersect is where you would draw your line. And then you created 2 lines perpendicular. Not only are they perpendicular, being bisected. Bisecting means what? It's right to cut it in half. So therefore these 2 segments here should be congruent. And so let's just measure that really quickly with a ruler here. And so you see there and here, they're exactly the same measure, so they're okay. If you have any other questions, or comments on this lesson, please ask me individually. And we're going to work on today's practice.